Hello, my wonderful subscribers and viewers. You are highly welcome again to M Special. M Special is a Biafran agitating for Biafra freedom, believing, hoping we must have our independence 2020 this year because our God is able and He never goes back on His promises. Please, if you are new on my channel, do subscribe because your subscription makes me to know that people are watching and adds energy to my efforts. And as you subscribe, God will uplift you in every good thing that you are doing. And for my old subscribers, I say thank you for always being there for me. May God richly bless each and every one of us. This evening, I come again with a story concerning Africa. Africa, my Africa. A continent that has it all and yet lack even common peace because the wickedness of men have refused to allow Africa to grow. And every person in position in the planet Earth knows this. But because they wish us death, when they come to us, they show us the teeth, but the hearts are full of evil. Thank God for the day we are in today, that are bringing us all together as Africans. At least the lockdown has done one good thing. It has made Africans to stay at home and to think what concerns them. And now we can see the power of unity by ourselves, rewriting our history. But we have not started, as I always used to say, because we must start from our individual thinkings, our mental faculties, to wash, clean, and remove what is not supposed to be there and put what is original, because we are full of fake when it comes to our mental capacity. Now I want us to see this video and we know why it is very important that we must wake up, because it is already too late. With the pandemic, this time we are into supposed to be the time for African civilization to rise. Are we ready for it? No is the answer, because we have not even started digging, not to talk of the foundation. We run outside for every help, because that is exactly how they programmed us and the people they put in the corridor of power in Africa. When there is elections in Africa, being observers, you will see European Union observers, you will see American observers, you will see UN observers. How many times or have Africans sent their own observers to observe the EU election, or any country in EU, or the America, or China, or even the Middle East? But when it is Africa, everybody is observing us. It is high time we wake up for the reality, because we are surrounded and we are living with our enemies. Watch this video and you will get where I'm coming from.
And it's talking about how, every year they release they release different lists, so different Forbes magazines and all these these elitist magazines will release different reports annually. And so they just recently released the countries who own the most gold, and this publication came out, 2020 World Official Gold Holdings Chart. Now the reason this concerns us, and I know their lists are always the lists are always, it's always favoring the Babylon system. But the reason this should concern us is because, first of all, gold plays an important part in central banks' reserve management, and also with everything that we're seeing happening on the gold arena, we can tell that we are going to be, the money system is being collapsed, beloved, and we are going to be moving back into the gold standard. But now, the 2020 World Official Gold Charts, the top 30 countries, there was not even one African country. I know, there was one North African. Algeria made the list, and they were 26th actually, with 173.6 tons of gold. But how can Africa be the biggest gold producer in the world, and yet none of our countries, even Ghana, which was renamed from the Gold Coast, literally, to Ghana. I mean, people used to just, gold was just, it was just there like shells, And there's a terrible joke where the Arabs say they brought the Ghanaians, the Gold Coast nations, cowrie shells, and that was replaced with, and they took the gold. But the fact that even among the top 10 countries, some are not even gold producing nations, and yet they have the biggest reserves. So does that mean that they're not counting the current gold reserves when we consider Tanzania is producing so much gold annually? Ghana has one of the biggest gold reserves in the world. So how is it that Africa, not even one African country, appeared on this year's top 30 list? I mean, the top 10 countries, it starts with the USA. They have the most gold allegedly, with 8,133 tons of gold bullion. That's nearly as much as the Germany, the IMF, and Italy combined. The majority of this gold is thought to be held in different depositories across the divided states, although there had been rumors that this gold was, snatched by the Rockefellers of this world, but those are stories for the days. And then second is Germany. Germany is the second largest holder of gold. It's worth about 3,300 tons.
Germany doesn't produce gold.
And they have it in different reserves. So they have it in the Federal Reserve of New York, they have it in the Bank of England, and they have it in the Bank de France. Then third is the IMF, then Italy, France, Russia, China, Switzerland, Japan, and India. But do you see how among the top 5, I don't even think any of those nations produce gold.
No.
And yet they have the biggest gold reserves in the entire world. I mean, Ghana didn't even make it to the bottom, bottom part of the 30s. I mean, even Poland has more gold than Ghana. How is that possible, beloveds? Now, a lot of these lists, of course, are doctored. Whoever writes a story always embellishes their people. Always makes their people look good. So, of course, this is a Muzungu. This is a Muzungu publication. So, of course, it's going to embellish the Muzungus. But this should tell you, especially in this season, and that brings me to my next point. It is so crucial and critical that you start, if you're in a country where you can collect gold or you can hold on to gold, it's very, very important to start, buying up gold, because, guys, the economic collapse is less than 6 months away. We need to start planning, and that's why I keep saying at the very least, become self-sufficient. But, in countries like Kenya, I went to buy gold. I was being told I have to buy it from reserves in the divided kingdom. How is that even going to work? How is that even going to work? And how can we not even have gold reserves? So if you're in a country where you can collect gold, where you can have, where you can save up gold, you can buy up gold, please go ahead, because the economic collapse is less than 6 months.
Can you see that? Have you seen it? That's why they must not live to see Africa have peace. And that is why we, the African people, must rise up to hold our leaders accountable, make sure that the people we don't want are not sitting on the seat of our powers, and take by force what belongs to us. Until we do that, we'll continue to be the way they see us. Tell me what you think. Bring on your comments on the comments box. Let's chat and let's rub minds together about Africa. Do not forget to share. Do not forget to like. And when you also dislike, if you choose to, let me know why you do so. Thank you and have a wonderful time.